Tyrannosaurus is next. Now you may be wondering, Jordan, Tyrannosaurus is not next. Why are you thinking that? Well, I have some reasons why I think Tyrannosaurus will be the next dinosaur to come to Path of Titans. Now, bear in mind, this is an opinion piece and a discussion video, so I want to hear your thoughts in the comments down below after I put my theories forward to you guys. But other than that, timestamps are on the screen now, and if you are new, feel free to subscribe. But yeah, let's get right into the video. Path of Titans, as you may know, is a dinosaur game that currently does not have a Tyrannosaurus in it. However, well, why would I be making this video if it did have it in? I don't know. Now, it doesn't have a Tyrannosaurus model slated for the game either. That's in the public knowledge. However, that does not mean the game is getting Tyrannosaurus Rex, or it doesn't mean that the game is not getting Tyrannosaurus Rex. Tyrannosaurus has never been in the game's base roster, which is the first set of dinosaurs which are slated for the game, which was recently completed by the addition of Barsboldia to the game. The developers did say they wanted to replace Tyrannosaurus with another dinosaur that technically fills that niche. Therefore, we had Daspletosaurus and Allosaurus, two dinosaurs that in theory were to fill the niche of Tyrannosaurus, but in theory are now kind of like a high mid tier rather than an apex carnivore in the game. Tyrannosaurus, now you may be thinking, oh, it's never going to be in the game. However, it is going to be in the game, and it's going to be in the game because it's a backer dinosaur. It was chosen by a backer like Albertoceratops. This is a dinosaur which a backer chose to be added to the game. Somebody backed the game with the ability and the price to add any dinosaur to the game because they donated something that was higher than $1,300 or something like that, which is absolutely crazy, just to get their favorite dinosaur added to the game. So yes, in theory, Tyrannosaurus Rex is planned for Path of Titans. But why do I think it's next? Well, I have two theories as to why I think it's next, so let's just get right into the first one. Let's be real here, there is no true land apex carnivore in Path of Titans, and that is my first point. Now I'm going to talk about it. Firstly, Spinosaurus is classed as an apex carnivore in theory in this game. It's a semi-aquatic, however, so that means it's not a fully terrestrial dinosaur. Although it is fairly competent on land, it technically cannot really outcompete a couple or one Allo or Daspleto on land if they're able to get away from it and outspeed it, mainly due to its speed and its mobility on land. But in the water, this thing is a heavyweight, it's a cruiser, it absolutely destroys the competition. Spinosaurus, in my eyes, is the only carnivore that can technically rival the likes of Eotriceratops and Dinocheirus. However, it's something that, in my eyes, is still outcompeted by those two dinosaurs just by a smidge. And the reason why it's outcompeted by Eotrike is because on land, Eotrike is stronger, whereas in the water, Eotrike is land-based and not semi-aquatic, therefore Spino would automatically win. However, Dinocheirus is a different story. It's pretty much 50-50, mainly going towards Dinocheirus' favour, but Spinosaurus does hold up very, very well. To add to this, both Allosaurus and Daspletosaurus are pretty much high-level mid-tier carnivores, and to the general player base as well, so not just me, these are not dinosaurs that sit in the apex carnivore category or the apex in-game category, especially as a carnivore. Both of these dinosaurs also have a hard time competing with Barsboldia, Eotriceratops, Dinocheirus, and Stegosaurus, some high-tier, high-level herbivore dinosaurs. To me, it's the fact that we don't have a land-based apex carnivore yet, and yet we still have a fair few land-based apex herbivores which are absolutely destroying the competition. We need a dinosaur that puts Eotriceratops, Barsboldia in its prime, Stegosaurus and Dinocheirus in its place, and I think the only dinosaur that is technically in the game's roster that is able to do that is Tyrannosaurus Rex, because it is the only apex carnivore in the roster so far, unless that mystery backer dinosaur is actually some kind of Carcharodontosaurid that we don't know about. However, I do think that Tyrannosaurus is next, and that is one of the reasons why. It's also the only apex full terrestrial carnivore as well that is in the game's plans, as I have said. And now let's just move into reason 2 for this theory. Reason 2 is essentially that Tyrannosaurus Rex was leaked. yes, this is an interesting theory because it could have actually been leaked if this is not a hoax. So let me just talk about it. So when the Barsboldia was released, the Barsboldia update that was released before the start of April, we saw some updates regarding it, and we actually saw it accidentally get announced a day early. However, it was announced in the Apple and Play Store as well, with the Barsboldia update with some promotional imagery and promotional statements, which read this: major update, Barsboldia the Battle Cattle. A gentle giant slaps silly Tyrannosaurus in fights. Earn tail slams and combat roars skills for the dinosaurs clan's survival. Now, here is the caveat. It mentioned Tyrannosaurus in that. It said silly Tyrannosaurus slaps silly Tyrannosaurus in fights. There is no other Tyrannosaurus in the game. Daspletosaurus is not Tyrannosaurus, although it is a Tyrannosaurid, it's technically not Tyrannosaurus Rex. So therefore, this statement is stating that Tyrannosaurus could be next, or this could be a Photoshop. Now, this is something that was circulating the game's Discord server, my Discord server, a couple other Discord servers, but we don't know the main origin. Could this actually have been from the App Store? If it was, did you see it? Let me know in the comments down below. But yes, if this is a hoax and this is a Photoshop, then we've been had. However, if it's not a Photoshop and it's not a hoax, then this is a clear indication that Tyrannosaurus Rex is next in Path of Titans, because you wouldn't say a dinosaur's in a game without the plan for it to come to the game soon or next, because once you state something that isn't in the game, it's technically false advertising, and they would want to be patching that one up very quickly. That being said, I think this ties nicely with the fact that Barsboldia was very strong when it was released, and I feel like it needed an Apex Carnivore to be released alongside it or soon after to be able to put it in its place instead of nerf it to the ground. And I think that was the original plan. However, I also think that because of the Unreal Engine 5 update and the bugs with Barsboldia, I think that could have delayed Tyrannosaurus Rex a lot. Now, in theory, this is just a theory, so do let me know in the comments down below what you think about this theory, what you think about this discussion, and yeah, I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments down below about it. And there we have it, everybody, the theory that Tyrannosaurus Rex is next in Path of Titans. Now this, of course, is a theory and a discussional video, so do bear that in mind. Don't get hyped, do not go to the Path of Titans Discord and go, OMG, Velocci just confirmed Rex. I did not. No, I did not. It's a theory, it's a discussion. Please bear that in mind. Anyways, guys, I do hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And do you want to see more discussion videos? Let me know what you'd love to see. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. And if you are new, feel free to subscribe. But other than that, I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.